Greetings and salutations. Things have a funny way of boomeranging back around. And what do I mean by that? Well, the situation is going on in West Asia, or what you would call the Middle East, the Levant, whatever, has pointed something out to me that I try to point out to people, especially those who are in the politics and fall under the Democratic or Republican banners. And I want to point something out to the Democrats and the actions of one Barack Obama. Now, he basically catered to and appeased the Israeli lobby. I mean, all you have to do is look into his donors, his coffers, and you will see what I'm saying. But with that said, I want you to hear something Benjamin Netanyahu said just recently, like a day or so ago, on Fox News. And we're gonna go to that right quick, and we'll be right back. Listen to this.
I want to talk about the nuclear threat, and I want to talk about President Trump. You just said Iran tried to assassinate President Trump twice. Do you have intel that the assassination attempts on President Trump were directly from Iran?
Through proxies, yes. Through their intel, yes. They want to kill him. Look, he's enemy number one. He's a decisive leader. He never took the path that others took to try to bargain with him in a way that is weak, giving them basically a pathway to enrich uranium, which means a pathway to the bomb, padding it with billions and billions of dollars. He took up this fake agreement and basically tore it up. He killed Qasem Soleimani.
He never took the path that others took to try to bargain with him in a way that is weak, giving them basically a pathway to enrich uranium, which means a pathway to the bomb, padding it with billions and billions of dollars. He took up this fake agreement and basically tore it up.
He never took the path that others took to try to bargain with him in a way that is weak, giving them basically a pathway to enrich uranium, which means a pathway to the bomb, padding it with billions and billions of dollars. He took up this fake agreement and basically tore it up.
He did not deal with them in a way which was weak, and he took the fake agreement and tore it up. If you don't know what he's talking about when Barack Obama was president. Barack Obama struck a deal with Iran over their nuclear program, in which they would limit their uranium, as far as the capacity of which they enrich uranium, in exchange for sanction relief. Because, the United States, they love, kicking off wars with sanctions. And that deal was accepted by the Iranians, and Donald Trump came his first term and broke the agreement with Iran, had the United States break the agreement, which in large part led to what we're seeing today. And a lot of people, which I am one of those, I agree that was all planned for Donald Trump to do what he did. Now, my thing is this. Netanyahu took a direct shot at Barack Obama. And as far as I know, Barack Obama is, he loves responding. He does it in his own way. I can point out several times where he received criticism and he responded. But I want to say this, Barack. I hope you respond to this. And I hope the Democrats respond too. Because I've noticed they're quiet as church mice. Well, one just came out not too long ago. And they're trying to put something before the floor to stop Donald Trump from basically going to war, which that's all for show. But let me get back to Barack. Barack, I would like you to respond to Netanyahu because you pandered to this guy when you was in office. And you had so much to say about black male Democrats who did not want to vote for Kamala, or Kamala, or however you want to pronounce her name. You criticized them. So Netanyahu comes out and criticizes you, takes a shot at you. That was a shot, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to see Barack Obama or Michelle Obama come out and speak on this. So if you know Barack or Michelle, and you're feeling good on that day, why don't you slide them this video or just tell them what I pointed out in this video? Because I would like to see his response or her response, whichever one. But I would like to see a response. Oh, Barack. What's happening with your legacy, man? You still here? Well, let me slide in a little bonus. You see, I love it when these wicked people catch themselves up. Oh, slip of the tongue. Enjoy.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's,
because,
it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay,
actually,
I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the
I'm
one
not saying that.
who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
You don't believe they're trying to murder Trump?
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
Israel. High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
Okay.